Previously on the Caucus Challenge.
After the vote, I put Nadia aside. I like her energy. I think that if it works out in any way, I would like to work with her.
I feel like there's a lot of relationships in this game. People are protecting others. So, Bria, Jason voted me. I'm sorry.
Oh, shit!
So I'm gonna call out Zay because you got 2 crowns.
Zay, bring that ass and let's see what you're capable of.
Sivo, what are you doing? Why are you calling Zay down? There is a vet alliance that we're trying to hold together.
Yeah, I figured we did.
Period. I'm starting to figure out where I stand here in this house. Like, Steven, you're done. You're out of here.
Check.
Check.
Sivo wins.
When I won, you could hear a pin drop. People were surprised. I feel like no one was rooting for me, but I made it back.
At the end of the day, I'd rather go to war with all y'all. Like, bro.
I don't know what you're at. Like, I never cared.
Competition. Like,
when we get to that final, I think that it's a good mixture of girls for me to work with and potentially go to the end with.
Welcome to the infamous Dre Media Trivia.
Fuck you, trivia.
Let's just go through it. We have time. Like, we have to hold it together.
Cam, baby, you was almost deleted, booted in school. I almost got rid of you because you paired up with the person who's been saying my name this entire game. Granted, I know Cam, you know a lot about trivia, and I don't. But for you to get with the girl that's been talking about me this whole time, be so for real.
Clay and Choice. Who was the last player to become a champ their rookie season?
Double Trouble was... Who was Double Trouble? Daniel, Joe, rookies. We only have Brother War. Who was Jalen and Malin? Nope. I think it was Lance. I think it was. I could be wrong, but I think
Lance, that
was
was Nob's error for sure.
Huh?
I said that was Nob's error for
Yeah,
sure.
and I think that's the last time a rookie won. I think.
Yeah, because I can't.
Yeah, I can't think of one. Yeah.
I think
Lance.
Final answer?
Yes.
Correct. Cam and Brady. How many finals has Kevin competed in?
Okay, I got that.
For me, at least, after finding out that it's Caucus related, I'm like, okay, like this is gonna be an easy way to make money for the prize pot. All we have to do is put our legs up with bricks, and I usually do have my legs up for bricks, if you know what I mean. So I knew that this was going to be an easy win, plain and simple.
5. Correct. Sivo and Jordan. Who is the only 3-time champion?
Damaris?
Correct. Nadia and Devontae. Which 2 champs have won back-to-back finals?
Of course, it was obvious who I was going to work with in this challenge. We know we can do this. That's my girl. I'm willing to do whatever I need to in this game to work with Nadia, to make it to the end with Nadia, and if I can, I'm going to win this game with Nadia. Like, she's becoming my ride or die, and we were going to show them what we do, because that's what we're here to do.
Okay, we're just going to lock in Damaris and Kevin.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Devontae, baby, I can't keep saying that you're my #1 if we're not gonna perform in this game the way that we should.
Kalani and Steven. Which 2 champions won their season without winning any comp?
It sounds like something Lance would do, that he would finagle his way to the end. But, you know, I don't really know the guy, so what can I say?
Lance? Okay.
Sounds like something that would do.
I'm telling you.
No idea what this is.
Damaris comes to my head because she's about to win.
Then it wouldn't be Damaris. I feel like she would have won at least the daily in every win
Maybe
she's
she didn't
had.
have to.
She would have just done it.
You're right.
Was Shayna and Yeezy, like, did they not win a daily or an elimination when they won?
What? I don't know. I feel like Easy might not have won.
Because my shoulders hurt.
I feel like maybe Shayna and Yeezy would be the...
Okay.
Yeah, Shayna and Yeezy.
Correct.
No answer.
Let's go!
Shut the fuck up.
We got it.
All right, partner. Amir and Jason. Spell Malin.
Malin. I'm an English teacher. I'm not going to live this down. All right. M-A-Y-E-L-I-N. Malin.
Correct. Jada gave her seal of approval. For Dawn and Jerica. On the Caucus Challenge Resurrection, Who were the second group of champ mercenaries to enter the game?
Fuck, I don't know trivia. And Jerica needed a partner. I'm like, yo, she's smart, she knows trivia, she pays attention. I said, can I partner with you because I don't know this stuff? And she was like, I might not be able to make the endurance. And I said, it doesn't matter. Like, I can help with the endurance. You can help me with the trivia. The questions are being asked for other people. She knew it. She knew it. And then we get to one and it's just one that she didn't know, and she was really trying hard to remember, and I can't fault her for that because I didn't know. I could not contribute.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't know. It's fine. I don't know.
Guys, that challenge was really hard. I was dying. With Sibo saying that he would drop early, you know, it kind of made me feel a little better because I'm like, well, if he drops, I can blame it on him. But if I drop, then it's gonna be put on me. So I kind of gotta stick it out.
Lindsay, Dre, JT.
Yeah, that is brave of you.
Incorrect.
Jada was like, oh, I'm gonna fart. I thought that girl was joking. Our legs are up, we are cramping, we are on our elbows, we are struggling to stay up. Why does Jada fart? I almost dropped because I was busting out laughing.
It just came out. Like, that shit was by accident. Like, it was just a little... Yo!
Who was the only champ to have beaten Damaris in elimination?
Alright, this daily is not for me. So I don't expect to do very good in this competition. I can hold a brick up forever, but this this Dre Media trivia ain't it.
No one, final answer, we don't know.
Incorrect.
Well, dang, excuse me for thinking that no one beat Damaris because she's such a queen, such a beast. I see all the things that she does on and off the court. I just assumed that Damaris, no one beat her because she's the GOAT.
Which two champs has Joel gone against in elimination?
Jalen and Mike.
Correct.
Period, Ruby!
Every single time I kept getting a question, I seemed to know the answer. So I'm really pumped right now that I keep nailing all of these questions and proving that I do know a lot about Dre Media.
How many champs played on season 17?
There was Mike, Kevin, Joel, 3.
Final answer?
Yes.
Correct. Which champ eliminated Jalen on season 15?
No.
Correct. How many finals has JT made?
We're in the competition doing trivia. The actual physicality of it is not hard at all. But then we get to a question pertaining to JT and how many finals he's been in. And Clay, he said it has to be like 4 or like, you know, maybe 3. And I said it's for sure 2. So he said, you pick. And I'm just like...
That's up to you. 3-point winner.
Final answer?
Yes.
Incorrect.
We get a contract.
How many champs have played in the rebrand?
Rebrand. Deja, Mike, Janiece,
Damaris,
JT, Joel, Kevin. Who else? Mick. No, maybe never did. 7. Final answer.
Correct.
Oh,
Alright.
I had arguably one of the hardest questions that anybody got asked, but of course I did it. I'm confident in my knowledge. I'm a very big super fan, so I know I was gonna do it.
Which champs have played in the rebrand?
Kevin, Damaris, JT, Janiece, Mike, Deja, Joel. Final answer.
Correct.
Me personally, I was not gonna be able to finish that by myself. So I'm glad I had Xavier as my partner. Shout out to him because I don't know anybody else that can do it just like him.
How many champ photos are displayed in the Chamber of Champs wall?
15.
Correct.
Final answer.
Alright. Which male became a champion first on the Chamber of Champs wall?
Well, that's crazy.
Is it? I feel like Andres will beat JT, so I think it's Andres. I don't know. Is it Dre?
Is that your final answer?
No, yes, maybe. Yes. Let's give it a thought.
Correct.
Oh. Yeah.
We're holding on a lot longer than I was expecting. Of course, I'm happy to still, you know, be in the challenge, but at the same time, like, get it wrong so I can drop and let go because I'm tired.
That was 20 questions, so...
So hold it on. Somebody has to hold the brakes.
Y'all, can I please drop?
No!
No, they
Yes, you can.
Y'all, we have to be close. That's
We
a great
got one breakdown. We get the time.
Jordan, we got this. Just keep pushing.
Only one group has to make it.
No, you're good.
Jordan, push. This is still about
Jordan, push, girl. You got that.
Don't give up. It's almost over.
Come on, Jordan.
My foot almost slipped a few times and I was shaking. CeeLo was there to like cheer me on and talk to me about staying in the challenge and everybody else as well. So I kept pushing.
All mental.
It's just my shoulder.
Brady's
good.
Maybe I'm great.
I
have been listening all the time. What are you talking about?
Good job, Brady. Jordan, come on. Come on, Jordan.
I always
Come on, Jordan.
I don't have any guys. We're almost $200 richer. Remember that?
Yeah. Almost. Well, 4 of us.
Do this. Lock in. Got it. Brick by brick, y'all.
We got this.
I'm not gonna make it. Yes, you will.
You will make it. Come on. Good job, Jordan. Come on, Jordan. You got this.
Okay, y'all like the answer, please.
It's just getting high as fuck.
Yeah, you don't like the word fun?
No, I just feel like my foot's not really doing good. I feel like it must hurt.
The block is lower on his. Can you?
I know. That's. I feel like I'm.
And we're back. You already fucking know who won. Duh. Okay, that shit was nothing for me. That was one challenge I think I really fucking killed, to be honest with you. Just toot my own horn.
My hands were stuck. I was like, if I move and drop it.
Yeah. I'm proud of you.
I think I proved my damn self. I stood up there 20 minutes straight. It was so painful. I had bruises on my elbow from it, but I still stuck it out. I thugged it out, okay? Big rookie shit. Before the daily, I just made a big decision. I openly voted for Jada and Clay, and I very much showed my cards to Brady, to Steven, to all of them. But this win feels amazing. I don't think I'm going anywhere, especially with Clay and Power, and things couldn't be better right now.
Congratulations, $200 to the pot. You are now playing for $1,400. Okay? And you've all earned another crown. Brady and Clay, as captains of the Tetra, I do need you guys to select one guy and one girl you will be saving. So Brady, what guy will you be saving and why?
I'm saving this person because obviously like I went and asked a bunch of people to vote for me and I want to keep my word to that person, so I'm picking my mirror.
First of all, I could kiss her right now. I'm not into girls, but I could kiss her right now, like lock lips. I feel touched by an angel. I'm standing right behind Nadia and Jada, and Nadia looks at Jada and she's like, damn. Yeah, damn is right, I'm safe. A lot of people are always talking about, I'm here so paranoid, I'm here so paranoid. I'm not paranoid, I know that people are coming after me. Why is Nadia looking at Jada saying, damn, if I'm not gonna like potentially be a target? Thank you so much, Brady, for saving me. I made it to the next round, let's go.
Clay, we do need a female to join you. So who are you saving and why?
I'm picking this person because you always gotta keep everyone guessing. I am going to go with Nadia.
Clay, you are a godsend. You've been talking to me, telling me that you have my back, and now I really see it. And, you know, it's time to make some magic happen, so let's do it.
Nadia and Amir will be joining Clay and Brady in the Tetra. You will have to send in someone against the house vote. The rest of you will be heading into deliberation.
Super excited to win another $200 for our people. I was unfortunately out, but Brady stayed in the whole time.
It's gotta be bomb. I think that this, what is it called?
Tetra.
I'm gonna call it Tetris. The Tetris, we need to like pick each other's brains, and kind of obviously like the last thing we want it to do is tie, because that puts our games in danger. So honestly, just being able to come to like a mutual like agreement decision, I think is the most important.
Yeah, it's gonna be really interesting figuring out, you know, what's best for both of us. So it's gonna take a lot of communication and seeing what happens.
Not all of them walking over there at the same time.
But that's like what sort of how I expected it. In a weird way.
Okay.
Not for nothing, Matt, he actually pissed me off with some of the decisions that he was making, because it's like we had decided to vote for Brady and Devontae, and Matt was the one that kind of like switched it. Your burn vote affects me.
In order for me to give her a little bit of what she wanted, I made her give me a little bit of what I wanted. So I gave her Clay because I want Clay to earn a little bit of trust with me. He was nervous with me for some reason, but nothing different with this guy. He was just nervous with me. So I asked for Clay, and we all got blue about it.
What? The plan was Devontae was gonna bring me into it. You're just protecting yourself. Like, come on. If you're saying that you're with me and you're saying that you're protecting me, you have to make these decisions that are helpful for everybody.
Honestly, can I say something? Yeah. From my perspective, from being in like a different season of the challenge, every time is a trivia. You already know what the fuck the challenge about to be. Do y'all know what the challenge about to be? I don't know exactly what it is, but it's always physical. Cause we already did physical already. Yeah. Then we started doing trivia. We started doing puzzles. Now we started with trivia. So I feel like it's gonna end with physical.
Yes, not gonna be another puzzle.
It's definitely not. Cause we already had too many puzzles in elimination. We only had one physical in elimination.
Getting cold out here.
After being in like 2 different seasons plus this one, I already know like if we're gonna do puzzles and you know like mind games and stuff like that, we already know a physical is gonna happen. So this was the perfect time that a physical was gonna happen.
What are y'all thinking? Like, what's your thoughts?
I agree with you. What's your thoughts, Jordan? I don't know. I just don't want to like do some dumb shit. I've been fucking up, but I think we gotta vote for Jordan.
To be honest, I'm not sure if it's even possible, but I want to see like more people on the same page.
Yeah, because every time we talk and we go into that deliberation, it's pissing me the fuck off.
It's important that the vets see me as the rookie that's the most likely to protect them. I'm seeing the pattern that we're switching around between who's the easiest rookie to throw into the limb. I'm going to make myself the least likely option for them to throw in. Hey, I'm with the vets, I get with the program, I don't care. I'm not really with anybody. Like, by the time they realize, oh, it's Emily's turn to get thrown in, I plan to be so well ingrained that I'm not even an option.
My games too, like you guys, you weren't gonna go in. You weren't there at the conversation when Brady went up to Cooper and said, "Hey Cooper, like, do you want to be like the thing with me? Blah blah blah. We can decide what happens." Cooper's like, "No, I don't really want to do it." She's like, "I need to find somebody who does." I was like, "Hey, I'm on your side. Blah blah blah. Like, just do me." And Brady's like, "No." He walks away from me, continues to whisper to Cooper, and they conjure up a plan to get Devontae saved. When Devontae doesn't like our group. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter, you're still gonna be safe.
It really doesn't make any sense for Xavier to help Clay get this captain position. He said it was because he was nervous that Devontae would throw him in. Now that Clay is in power, it's probably that one of us two are going into elimination. So Xavier really just screwed us over.
Jason, as I said, but I never, to be fair, I never agreed to the Cooper Brady like add-ons or anything. I told you I would protect Emily, and I have to.
I think Xavier voting for Clay was just a rookie mistake. He might have been trying to gain some favor with Clay by doing this. Even though he is putting us in jeopardy, Jason and I do still want to work with him. I still trust him 100%. So I just have to move past this and make sure he doesn't make a similar mistake like this again.
That's when people start throwing those. Exactly. Like, what is going on?
Why'd you say Clay? Because I never agreed to save Brady or Cooper. And then he was like, "You were going to be safe either way." And I'm like, okay.
But you didn't know that. That's bull.
It was all cute and fun and friendly, but now it's go time. I can see where people are starting to like talk to other people a little bit more. I can see who's talking to me and who's definitely not fucking talking to me. And if you're not talking to me, that's a problem. But it's time to really buckle in and like observe and really watch what the fuck is going on, because I'm peeping shit.
This shit just flips worse.
You had a crucial vote.
Trust me.
Jordana's coming down on me pretty hard, and I understand. She wants me to be completely loyal to our side of the house. Here I am throwing different votes out, and you know what? She's right. I am trying to appease a lot of people. A rookie in the challenge is like a death sentence. How can I use my strategic know-how to get further? How can I be selfish for me to get further?
There's speculation that it would be physical again, since we've done the trivia with the puzzle back to that.
I know there could be a puzzle, but I don't know, because we just did, this is pole wrestling, that already.
Trivia is over, and I'm thinking that this next elimination is probably pole wrestle. We saw it last season. I know what Dre Media likes to do, and it feels like we're in for a pole wrestle coming up in this next elimination. I'm here for it.
Why wasn't I invited to your circle?
I think I'm in a great fucking spot socially. I haven't promised anything that I don't intend to keep. I feel like I've at least said something to everybody, so it can never be an excuse to put me down there because I haven't spoken to you or whatever. So I feel like if I just keep it up with my social game, I definitely should not see any fucking eliminations.
So how's everybody feeling right now? Like, what are we thinking?
Nervous.
This season, like I realized like my past season, I really wasn't mingling and talking to like everybody else that's playing the game. So I just felt like, you know what, let me strategize a little bit this season and just, you know, mingle my way around, see where everybody's head is at, see if anybody has the same mindset as me. At the end of the day, this is a team thing. So like, I'm trying to win some money. I don't play when it comes to my money. So that's why I was just like, you know, going to different groups trying to see where their head at. But like, I don't like when I go to a group and it gets quiet.
Honestly, I'm thinking this challenge is going to be physical, probably. That's my thought. Being in, like, you know, Dre Media period is not always going to be puzzle. Yeah, it's never going to be like, it's never that easy. It's always.
And this right here was pretty easy.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, we really didn't do anything.
What's coming up? At some point, we can't play the middle.
So coming into this game, I had another alliance with Steven that was going to be our final four, our trusted four. The problem is, I don't fully trust X, and Steven just doesn't see the light. Something's off with X, and I don't think he's fully with us. So I gotta keep him at arm's length at this point.
I was so invested.
I just feel like I had to change the move because everybody was like,
It would know
The way that the Tetris thing went is interesting. It's kind of like,
It is very different.
so I think it's going to be interesting how that
Yeah, I don't know who they're gonna throw in. I have no idea.
Going into this deliberation, I haven't really heard my name at all, so I'm gonna say I feel semi-safe, but in a game like this, you really just never know.
Is there everyone would work together on anything?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Every time I was saying to Susan, every time we say we like come to an agreement and then we go to deliberation or something else. And I'd be confused. I'm like, what's going on?
Going into this third deliberation, I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna end up being the Tetra vote with Clay being in power. So I'm just trying to make sure that I get an opponent that I think I can beat.
See what happened during the first
To try to get a mostly unanimous.
elimination. If we all came to a tie, then it's up to them.
People are too
And I'm not trying to figure
I
out.
guess it just also stand up.
So that we can figure out what the plan is.
I heard during strategy that almost no names were being talked about, and last second I was told that everyone was voting Madison. I do not want Madison to be in elimination, so I need to make sure that I let her know that this is happening so that we can try to make sure that the vote does not end up being her.
Go inside.
So we're heading into this house. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. There's options on the table. I know that the game has been weird with the Survivor players throwing votes. I don't know what to expect in this deliberation, but I'm just gonna kind of have to wing it when I get in there, and we'll see what happens.
Alright, so you guys, how are we feeling?
I feel fine now. But this ties. Let's cut the shit.
Yeah. Obviously, like, we all have specific people that we're trying to protect, and I don't want to have to go in, and I'm guessing you guys all don't want to have to go in
I don't wanna go in,
either.
no.
So if we can, like, find a compromise where it's, like, maybe, like, someone that, like, we're either not directly working with or, like, just kind of just in the middle, and, like, where we don't feel overly attached, because I don't want to put you guys in a position where it's, like, you guys feel like you need to put in someone that you guys really rock with, and, like, I wouldn't want to feel that way either. So if we can kind of, like, figure out, like, who our, like, no-go names are, and then we can kind of just draft it from there, maybe.
Okay, we can look at that, yeah. So who are some if you know none?
For girls, I wouldn't want to do like the two Jordans.
Okay.
And then for guys, preferably not like Hope, Jason, or Steve.
So that's like the whole of it.
Yeah.
That's like.
Yeah, I think, but there I feel like there are a couple people that are like in the middle that like we can figure out, because I know that obviously like you guys with like Jada, for example.
Jada is definitely one of your guys.
Who do you guys like?
So out of Steven and Cole, which one would you?
I don't want Jason. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
I don't want
Which
Jason.
one would you want to go?
I feel like I would lean more towards putting Colt than Steven.
Colt for Steven?
Yeah.
Okay.
Personally.
I think I'd lean more to doing Colt, yeah.
Want Colt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Being like pigeonholed into those two names is very, very frustrating right now because those are two people that are off of my radar for enemies. But ultimately, truly, honest truth is I'm just happy to be safe. Truly. I don't know if that's smart.
I'm not going against my word. They're not getting me to vote out Colt.
So what about, who's your guys' untouchables?
If we had to pick like guys who are untouchable.
Yeah. Cam.
My untouchables are going to be the people in the core 8. That's my strongest alliance. That's who I'm rocking with. Jason is someone that I do consider, you know, a friend, someone I want to work with, someone I respect in this game. This is who I want to stick with, and you know, I'm not really bending here. I'm kind of sticking to my ground.
Like, it's not that they're untouchable. It's that I don't think it's not a good enough move for me. Like it's not like it's
it's
DeJuan,
like it's just
that group. It's like it doesn't help me. It doesn't hurt me. Like, it's just
It's
there.
just a whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And that's not how I play this game.
Mhm.
I don't play it. However,
Right.
I also am very confident in my abilities with eliminations, and I'm not against a tie. Like, me neither. If we can't decide, you know, like.
But I feel like,
also,
are we looking to make a
I'd make a
compromise?
I'd make a compromise, but
Like I think
Yeah,
I'd
I'd rather
a compromise.
I ain't scared either.
I would rather like not like be like, oh, I'm not scared to go in. Like I'd rather be able to like just figure something out.
I know that I want to put myself first, plain and simple. I need to prioritize my game and prioritize my position in this game. I can't let this deadlock. I need to figure out a way to save myself while also making sure I don't piss off that many people. And let me tell you, I can't cater to everyone, so it's up in the air for what's about to happen.
Like, you guys don't want Steven, which is fine. Like, we have people too. But it's like, okay, but then also Colt, like, now it's like, oh, well, that's not a good move. Why is it not a good move, though?
That's good for your guys' game, not mine. Because Colt hasn't been working with you two, right?
No, right. Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna
No, Matt. No. Because Matt and I have constantly said that we had each other's back.
Yeah.
I talked to him and he agreed to vote for Clay and everything. So for
Yeah.
me, that would be a shitty move. But I am willing, if we can compromise on that, to put that in. That would be a shitty
I'm
move
not
on
doing
my
Colt.
part.
You're not doing Colt.
I'm not doing Colt.
So you're not doing Steven either.
And you're not doing Jason. So
I would do
you're not-
Steven, but I'm not doing Colt.
Okay,
Like that.
so can we go to Steven
then?
now?
I don't.
Can we go to Steven now? Because I'm okay with Steven.
I'm okay with Steven too.
This round, I do have power, and at this point, I'm either gonna get my way or I'm willing to go down and fight for it. Having this power, I'm not gonna let it go.
The thing is, like, if I'm like willing to throw one of them, like I would want you guys to compromise for the girl.
You guys like to
I
compromise
don't
for
want
the
to
girl.
compromise how. Let's talk about the girls then.
Yeah, that's a compromise.
For me, like obviously, like I don't want to touch my girls. Like, I'm willing to throw in like
Choice for me.
a Choice or like a Jerica. But those are like the two girls that I like.
For me, it's
feel
Choice
like,
and Jada.
I like Jada.
You're not. I'm not. We're not.
Not Jada.
Not Jada. And Joyce has had my.
Yeah.
So do you want to compromise with Jerica?
I mean, Jerica could be a compromise.
I'm cool with
Steven
that.
and Jerica could be a compromise.
Me and Clay are going to be voting together regardless, and we're willing to go to a tie and fight it out if we have to. As much as I really do not want to say Jerica, I need Steven down there, and if we have to fight for it, we will.
Me and Jerica have been, we're friends.
I would rather
We're not
be-
super strong allies, but that's a compromise for me is Jerica. Because
So then, if
we
we're gonna
are-
compromise
Alright,
on the
so
girls, then we're
Jerica-
compromising on the
Steven,
boys.
yeah.
Steven.
I'd do Jerica or Colt or Steven.
I'd rather do Colt than Steven if that's possible.
Oh my god, like, no. Do I sacrifice these people or what do I do? They were very stubborn.
Personally, like I would rather have someone else go in beside Jerica. Like honestly,
I would too. Like
Yeah.
100%. Don't get me wrong, but like, you're just.
Honestly, I don't think anybody's safe with Brady or Heir. They're just throwing out names, flip-flopping. They don't even know what they want, where they stand. Pick one, because clearly you're willing to sacrifice anybody for your own game. So I think that people in the house should know that.
If we did Choice, that would be burning Cam, right?
I mean,
I'm not doing
I'm
Joyce.
close. Yeah, I was saying, yeah.
No, you're not.
I mean, Cam voted against us.
I'll fight for Joyce.
Cam
what
voted.
about like an Xavier? Can we do like Xavier?
I'd be down for that, actually. I don't really feel like I have a super big allegiance to Xavier. Sure, and Xavier also voted for me at the first elimination. He voted for me, tried to like start this thing with me, which I think I have my own opinion about what that was. I think that Xavier fighting with me earlier on and arguing was just like a camera opportunity for him. So I'm not really holding that too much against him, but you know, it is what it is. If Xavier has to go in, he has to go in.
Say we send in Steven. Say Steven pulls something. He's just coming at both of you now, and that's a bridge.
He's already coming at me, so.
But he's already coming at me too.
Yeah,
So like,
yeah.
no bridges burn. I'm not.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So
How do we end up against each other?
no, I'm not against you at all. I'm
Okay.
not doing it. one. I don't plan to.
Okay.
Steven said my name. Steven can go in for me.
Steven said my name real fast.
Steven was someone that I was supposed to be working with, 100%. And he said my name.
Steven is definitely a target on mine. We came into this game trying to work together. However, he made the first strike, and now it's my turn to end it.
Steven said he was going with the grain of everybody else. If that's true, then fine. If it's not, then you have a liar on your hands. Like, that's fine. But I think if we're gonna do Jerica, somebody who honestly hasn't wronged us at all, then we're putting Steven. I think
Okay, if you want to do
Jerica.
Steven, I'll just throw my vote and we can just settle on that.
Okay.
Okay. This was a long discussion and it was tough, but I think we did come to a conclusion and it may not be a pretty one.
It would be great to make it to the final with Nadia, and if I can also make it to the final with Jada, perfect. I have a lot of other connections in this game and girls that I'm kind of closer to or like new outside of this, but I'm here to win with who I think is the best of the best, and that's Nadia and Jada. They're gonna give it all, they're gonna give it 100%. I think I'm gonna start pulling some strings to ensure that we're surrounded by numbers that are gonna get us there to the end, because I think we'd all look good with the champ next to our names.
Anybody want to start? Where y'all heads at? Like,
alright, I've heard my name's out there, and like I've just, if there's reasoning behind it, I'd love to like try and like address that.
okay, so who said your name?
I just was told that my name's out there, which I know I probably shouldn't have said something to like verify
By
that.
Steven?
Because
I saw him.
Yes, by Steven. But like, so maybe actually get that.
I heard that was out. That's all I said.
So where's he doing that from?
From multiple different groups.
Xavier calls me out, and yes, I was the one to whisper to Madison and say that I heard her name. I wanted to make sure that Madison had a chance to plead her case and I can get someone else in elimination who maybe is not as close to me as Madison currently is in the game.
Well, personally, I didn't say anything. I'm just gonna let that be known. And y'all know I don't lie. I mean,
So no?
No shade.
Anybody else? Okay, what's about to make me mad is that we come into this deliberation, we come up with something, then when it's time to vote, nobody's on the same page. So I really want to know what the fuck going on here. In this deliberation, I'm a little confused. When we talk outside, everybody has so much to say. You're in this group, you're in this group, and everybody's in different corners, all this stuff. When we get into this deliberation, bitches is not motherfucking talking. Like, why are we even here? Like, when we sit down, everybody wants to be quiet.
Coming in here after playing mostly Survivor games, I feel like I expected to be in the challenge and reveal to be upfront about what's going on and like wanting to talk and like wanting to get on the same page. And I feel like we're still playing, like people are like making pseudo tribes within this one house.
In Survivor,
it's not the game we're playing.
It's like a full group of snakes came in and they're playing a certain game. Like straight up lie to benefit your game. Do you just if you lie, don't come with it in the middle of your head. Because then people are gonna backtrack and say, hey, this person said this, and then it comes out again like you're just lying. So Deliberation has been absolutely like a chicken fight. There is inconsistencies in Deliberation. So we need to fix that because there's a lot of people asking questions, but they're not answering questions. There's a lot of lies, and I'm looking at you like you're trying to be the person to run your alliance, but you are lying and throwing out lies to mess up our alliance. You're the one lying on me, lying on everyone in this game. I need you to answer and step up rather than lying and spreading those kind of rumors.
I think I'm gonna be a little bit peeved if like no one said something and then decides to go for me. That might not happen. But I'm just saying ahead of time, like if no one said anything and then just decides to throw and go up that
No,
way.
I'll
like,
be honest. In the beginning, I did hear your name, and that was because you weren't here the first night.
Okay.
So.
Okay, Madison, so yes, first round, they definitely said your name. I told you, you weren't here, so it's kind of an easy fucking name, to be honest. But this round, nobody said your fucking name, so I said the truth. I don't know.
As for this specific round, I don't think.
Okay, that's
I
fair.
haven't heard
I'm not trying to put
I haven't heard anything.
I'm just
not at all.
saying.
So then, who has anyone heard any names?
Anybody gonna talk? This is driving me insane. Nobody wants to talk. Everybody's afraid to say a name. Just say who you're after. Let's lay the cards out on the table and get it done.
Why is everybody so quiet right now? And And then when we get to the voting, it's something different. Like, I don't understand. I'm not trying to get frustrated, but like, what's going on? Like, nobody's speaking.
I'm also frustrated. Like, I get it. I know my name was out there, and I was just getting more and more frustrated. I mean, we're gonna be voting publicly in about 5 minutes. It's just frustrating. So I think I get angry and I say a thing or two.
I'm gonna keep having random ass votes coming out of my mouth if people don't actually try to get me on a plan. Like, quite frankly. If you're not telling me a name, any name, your name could be the one coming out of my mouth. Either tell me what's the plan or leave.
It's just getting frustrating.
Well, Cam, I haven't heard a name out of you either, right? Like, we're all in
You
the
want to
same thing.
hear things. What about you? How do you feel?
I'm voting for Sibo, man. I'm gonna tell you straight up.
I'm glad.
And we love that shit.
We love that.
We
Because
love
honestly, I didn't
a
like what happened
bold
last
person
round.
that's
Maybe
gonna
we
say
get
with
a
their
chance to
chest.
talk about it, but I didn't like it. Like, I went in there, I thought we were cool. Shit happened. I'm a little bit pissed off. We can talk about it later, but I'm voting. I'm sorry. Like, I'm just irritated all the way around.
Okay.
Honestly.
I start getting hype, Cam starts getting hype, he feels the same way, and I already feel like, okay, me and Cam are on the same page, and then it's on. Sibo's been running his mouth like he always does. He's telling people stuff I'm telling him. I don't care who y'all vote for. You can vote with me or against me, but I'm voting for Sibo. I'm done.
I'm doing Sibo, and I'm doing Patty because she took out my way. Whatever, man. Fuck it.
I mean, that's
Send me in next time. I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna go for Madison. I got to the challenge because of you. I mean the elimination because of you. Sibo, sorry.
For the males, I'm gonna do, unfortunately, Sivo. And for the women, I'm not gonna follow suit. Simply because, I mean, you saved me in the first round. I just don't feel like I should be putting you into elimination. So, no hard feelings, but I'm gonna go with Choice.
I knew that. That's why you'll ask in the beginning.
I decided to vote for Choice. She's the only person here that I've talked to the least. I don't think we've had any game-related conversations. It was just easy for me to put a vote on someone with, I guess, a fair explanation.
I'm just gonna pick Zivo. And for the girls, this person thinks I'm a garden snake, so I'm gonna give the vote back to her choice.
You're a milk snake. You don't bite.
Oh, Steven, I called you a milk snake because milk snakes don't bite. You are a milk snake. You are not a threat to me in the slightest. So when you said my name, I'm not surprised because you always gun for us. But I'd rather you just like look me in the eyes when you call my name rather than being like, oh, Choice. No, let me know what's up.
So for the guys, I'm gonna do Sibo because that's the one I had conversations with. With my girls' night vote, I'm a little more frustrated by the lack of me having those conversations, so I'm gonna be voting for Jericho.
My vote for the guy that's gonna be for Sibo. I apologize. I am an open book. I want to work with people, so I'm not gonna close that door. I'm gonna throw my vote back on for Ron. What I said was 100% true. I really put myself out there. I just was kind of waiting for someone to be like, oh, Madison's making decisions for herself. She's kind of like a free agent. I mean, a game's a game, and I think I have a lot to offer when it comes to allegiance and loyalty.
Just based off of like what happened last round for me, I'm gonna vote for you, Sibo. And then I'm gonna vote for you as well, Patty.
Zivo can't be trusted. Clearly, he threw my name out there the last deliberation. And Miss Emily, Paddock, definitely can't be trusted. Paddock, her alter ego, I know that she's here to snipe and kill people. She definitely can't be trusted. She may say one thing to your face, but she is lying.
I don't know how to tell you. No. I think I've had the opportunity to talk a lot of good strategy with everybody in this room, but I think there are folks I haven't spoken to as much strategy. As in, it's just a quantity issue for me. It has nothing to do with anything other than that. Sibo, I'm also going to say that.
I'm just a little bit confused because we were literally holding up blocks and you said, I got you.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of like going off of that. Like, I'm sitting right next to you. You
Yeah.
could have easily been like, hey, thank you for voting your name when I'm asking for just like honesty. Like,
If I want-
it's a game. I did a major double take. Just after he said, I don't know, and just after we held the block up and we equally failed at Caucus trivia. I thought that was a bonding moment, and then just to have him just turn around like that, say my name with virtually no remorse so suddenly, it was just like, okay, he's clearly playing. I knew that, but I guess I was hoping maybe he'd want to play with me.
I'm just gonna go by the first two who said my name, so I'm just gonna return the vote. It's all love. Jason and Jordan. Jason, we had this discussion last season. Now I gotta return the vote to you. Jordan, you're awesome. I love you, but you said my name first, so I'm gonna have to just return the favor to you and say your name back.
I'm going to be voting for Explosivo. And then for the girls, I'm going to do Jordan. This is just what sucks about playing the middle. I'm sitting here and I'm really in a very good position, but it's just like I keep on burning the people I like. But at the end of the day, I'm here to make it to the end, and I'm here to make it to the end with my group. Jordan and Sivo are not in my group, so they're expendable to me. I'm very loyal and I'm going to keep my word. That's what I've been doing, and that's what I'm going to continue to do.
This person I absolutely adore, but it's the challenge. It's not friend viber or any shit like that. So I'm gonna vote for Sivo, and I'm going to vote for Jordan.
So this is where it gets really fucking hard. You come into this beautiful house with all these crazy different people, and you build these bonds and you get to know them on a personal level, but then you have to fucking remind yourself that we're here to play a fucking game, and I'm trying to win this money.
I'm gonna vote for you, Dewan, because you said my name, and I respect you for saying my name and actually looking at me and not, you know, being a coward and backing out. And I'm gonna have to vote for you, Jordan. No bad blood, you're a cool person, I love talking to you. But it's the challenge.
I'm just gonna, at this point, go with numbers. Alright, Sivo. Girls, I'm gonna take it and throw it back at Paddock, but throwing one at me.
For the boys, obviously my vote doesn't matter at this point. I'm sorry. The girls, more of a tricky situation for me because there's still some people in the stream I haven't had a single game conversation with. So because of that, Madison, sorry, but because we haven't talked like
Those
at all.
two, I completely understand.
Like we haven't said a word.
Well, me and Steve already had a conversation, so I'm gonna go with him. And then you're a strong ass player, bro. You're a strong ass player, but I'm gonna go with you because I know you're gonna get out this shit, bro. I have faith in you, so I'm gonna just put my points to you.
Everybody knows Jordan is a physical player. Like, she's literally a strong competitor compared to like majority of the girls. But at the end of the day, if my alliance is going against them, I'm with my alliance the whole time. I know she's a strong competitor, so I knew she was gonna jump right back.
My vote, Sivo. Girls vote, Jordan.
Sivo and Jordan, you will be going into the eliminations.
Okay. My name is being floated around again. Xavier really disappointed me because I went against Sivo, who was, you know, on my side, and it cost me a vote towards me. I'm protecting Xavier, and you voted me again. I'm like, what the fuck? Your name is not in my mouth, but why is mine in yours? And you're just telling me it's a matter of like numbers, but like burn a vote, like burn that fucking vote. I was getting tired of being put in elimination.
Next on the Caucus Challenge.
We understand that, but this is an individual game at the end of the day. I can't always ride with him, but in this moment, I'm thinking you flipped and you did not communicate with anyone in our alliance.
Welcome back to the swindle for the third time.
But you said you were going to do it. But you said you were going to do it.
You guys are safe. You're in the Tetra. We're the ones standing down here. Like, why are you getting into it?
This is a Survivor specialty challenge, and we're bringing it over to the Caucus for the first time. Everyone in this game has crowns, but not everyone going into day 2 will have crowns.